Hi guys, it's my Talk to Me Tuesday for February 26, 2019. I'm the Queen and I'm a little dressed for the occasion today. It's like 5:45 in the morning and I'm doing this before my daycare kids come. This is my bathrobe, so excuse me, but it's red so it fits the occasion. And I wanted to have something red on again since CHD Awareness Month ends on the 28th. But for our family, CHD Awareness is every day. I make sure I mention Epstein's Anomaly or CHD at least once a day to someone that I haven't said it to before. Sometimes I say it more than that through social media. Through my Instagram, through the Broken Heart Bags Instagram and Facebook. Technology is good for something sometimes. I just wanted to show you these. I'm going to get a little closer. Yep, it's my logo in case you can't tell. And it's also on the necklace. I'm not a jewelry person, so I just grabbed some jewelry that it would work on. My daughter, Alana-Grace Originals, that's the jewelry maker. That's who did the Mended heart malas. But I think these Tierney will be cute little charms for some jewelry, so we need to collabo on something real soon here. Anyway, I have made these as a zipper pull first was my idea. And then I got to thinking, well, they're pretty much a decent size. They could be jewelry charms too. Or we'll start adding them to some of the bags that I make that for custom orders. They will automatically get a charm. And on the back it does say the same thing. Your purchase helps R. Jackson be a stronger heart warrior. Thank you. That's the message that's on the back. It's also on the back of my tags. I do make my own tags. I've been making my own tags for my bags since I started the whole bag making. And there was a Black Expo, Business Expo over the weekend, and since I'm not always on Facebook, I just post stuff from Instagram to go over onto the Facebook page. I miss out on a lot. And then I finally got a personal invitation from one of the organization's key people. And she sent me the invitation, but it was like 3-day notice. And my weekend was already planned, not to mention it was pouring rain and freezing. So myself did not feel like going outside through the rain to go to Moline, that's over in Illinois, to present myself or my bags. I didn't even have a good supply of them. So it's an annual thing that they do, so I will be prepared for next February. I will prepare plenty for next year and have lots of little pouches and things ready for purchase. And then my story cards would be on the table. Anybody can grab one and then they could do a special order that way. Well, you guys know how booths are set up. Speaking of a commission, I have an order for a Park Sling bag. And it's almost done. This is the front. It has this zipper compartment here, and then this would be the main zipper compartment, and has a side panel that goes on it. This is the back and the outside of the back. And I just have the strap folded up out of the way. But this is the same fabric that I used to make the Kennedy bag, and that was what she requested. Now, I did mention that Saturday was super rainy and cold. Well, Sunday was even colder, and it was extremely windy. We had wind gusts to 62 miles an hour, and Jackson on Friday advanced from the carrier to a regular car seat instead of the infant carrier seat, which means he doesn't have the dome on him anymore or the blanket. His mom expressed her concerns about getting him from house to car and vice versa in the wind and he doesn't like to keep a blanket on his face. He just rips it off and thinks that it's hilarious, but doesn't realize that he can't have all that cold air going on to him, especially now that his surgery is just, you know, around the corner. We've got to do extra work to keep him well. So I said I can make up some type of balaclava. I have one for when I was running during the winters, and it was too big for him. Plus it was a girl color. Pinks and whatnot. I wouldn't care, but you know, other people have so many issues anymore. So I made one for him, neutral gray. I don't have it with me, but I'll insert a picture. Then I said, oh, it worked out well. He kept it on, and as long as he had his binky under there, he kept it on. And he was able to see it wasn't all bulky and constricting, and I didn't have to worry about it, you know, messing with his car seat straps. So I made another one just so I could go back and do the measurements real quick, because I didn't do the measurements when I did his. But I did make another one. So I made this one, and I don't know if you guys can see it. It has a dip down. Now I'll put a picture up because I don't want to mess up my hair. I actually did it for you guys today. I'll put a picture in, and it shows me wearing this. This one's for my son. It is actually the same size as for the one I made for Jackson. But for my son, I tried it on him, and he's got locks, loads and loads of locks. So I have to reorient the Velcro so that the Velcro's not up and his hair gets stuck in it. And I have to make it a little longer to go around an adult size face. But I figure for the next, like a fall craft fair, I might start making these with the matching mittens and start selling them. And that's something that I know that I can sell without anybody griping about copyright infringement, because I drew it up myself. I didn't look at anything on YouTube. I just drew it out, cut it out, sewed it up, and it worked. So it's my creation. Got my slops yesterday. I am going to lay these out today, and I already know what I'm making. My intention is to get them all laid out, pieced and cut, and then while I'm on my trip, sew them together, and that'll be something I can work on. One of the things I can work on during my time away. I don't have anything else to show you guys, but let me know if you like these. Like I said, this is just an earring that I had. I figure we'd put them on the little ball posts with a, you know, and they could dangle just a little bit for somebody that doesn't want it to be way down here. If you just want a shorter earring, I thought those would be cute. Give me your feedback. I don't know. Let me know. Also, I have my design on a t-shirt. I don't have that t-shirt back yet, but if I get enough orders to make the price lower, I'm going to sell the t-shirts. Just in case, you know, somebody doesn't want to carry a bag, but they still want to show their support for Broken Heart Bag Company. And of course, on the back of the shirt, it would say the same thing as it says on the back of the earrings. You know, and then have a little bit more information about Epstein's anomaly and CHDs. I'm brainstorming, as always. Like I said, I do more thinking than I do sewing. But once I sew, hey, I'm good to go. I did not get a chance to watch all the videos last week. I was just in a funky mood. My mood is still not the greatest, but hey, I gotta put a smile on sometime, right? And I just gotta keep taking it one day at a time. I want to thank everyone that did wear red or that wanted to wear red, even if you don't own red. I had recorded a segment last week, and when I did that huge edit, I kind of cut that part too. So I'm going to insert it now so that you can hear what I was talking about. So here goes myself coming from the past. I'll give all the details on Jackson's surgery date for to Jennifer so she can pass the information on through email. I have got to get squares cut and ironed onto the paper so that I can get signatures from his medical team in Iowa City on our next visit so that they can be added to the quilt. I've decided that I would just do all the signatures around it as a border with some piano type piecings, and then like a few colors, and then a signature square, a few strips of colors and a signature square. You know what I'm saying, like with the strips from what I've used here. I think that'll look pretty smart. I'll work all those details once I get all the signatures and see how many I have to work with, and then I can lay out the final design for it. I think for now, though, I'm going to go ahead and put a back on this and get it quilted and just put a temporary binding on it for him for when we go to Pittsburgh, and then later take that binding off and then add the signature border. That's the only way I can figure out how to it can still be utilized while he's away, and then still have the signatures later as doing it as a two-step project. If anybody has any ideas or feedback, please leave them in the your comments. I'm open to any suggestions. Okay, we're back. I hope that all made sense to you. If not, I will try to draw something out. And like I said, if anybody has any suggestions, please let me know. I look forward to reading any of your comments. So thank you all so much. Hug the ones you love. Stay crafty and creative. And have a great week. Bye. I've made a bunch. Actually, it's only like 15, but it looks like a bunch of them. And then there was some empty space on the card, so I made a few that just had the word Broken Heart Bag Company on that. Hug the ones you love, stay crafty and creative, and I will see you guys in your videos.